Hi, we're the Salas family, and we're on an around-the-world trip with our two kids.
We started in Colombia, made our way to Peru, and now we're in Brazil. We're actually about to fly from Salvador down south to Rio. We just arrived to the Salvador airport and we are sadly leaving, literally about to shut us here, and heading to Rio. The airport, thankfully, is pretty dead right now. We made it to Rio. Okay, Martine, why did we pick Rio?
Well, it's Rio. So, of course we had to go to Rio if we're gonna be in Brazil. It's the #1 tourist spot in Brazil.
I mean, they have Ipanema, Copacabana, Sugarloaf, Christ the Redeemer, just to name a few. Streets next to the Copacabana Beach are a lot of different restaurants, so you're definitely spoiled for eating and drinking options in addition to all the great beach vendors. Well, we got a little rain down for our first full day in Rio. So, we're going back to the homestead with some bread. So remember when I said that Martine had these Brazilian friends once upon a time? Well, Rio is actually a convenient place to meet one of them. And interestingly, this is the first person that we get to see, the first familiar face that we see in 90 days of travel other than our little family. We are here at Ipanema Beach, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I just don't even know what to do with myself. What a blessed life. We're hanging out at the Copacabana Beach, enjoying a beautiful sunshiny day. go to a couple of beaches. What did you think of them, Martin?
Of course, the beaches are absolutely gorgeous because of the water and the sand and really these iconic images of Ipanema and Copacabana. But what was the most striking was the silvery sky. I cannot get over how beautiful it was that day.
So while we were in Rio, we really wanted to go to the Christ the Redeemer statue, which is of course one of the modern world wonders. But if you go, make sure you go early because it gets hot and crowded. So when we got there, it turned out to be kind of one of those social media meets reality type of situations. We are in Rio on our very last day and we are heading over to the Santa Teresa neighborhood to see the famous Selarón Stairs and then heading over to the Museum of Tomorrow.
This one's really happy, this one's kind of happy, and this one is super angry.
Show me your angry face.
Yeah, by Ellie.
Loving to our animal children.
Mascote.
Tell me your namey.
Meu nome é Machines.
Machines, you hear that? Machines. It's like a new ego builder.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, wherever we go. A todas partes, a todos os lugares que vamos, meu nome é Machines.
Everywhere we go, forever known as Papa Machines.
Yeah, Papa Machines.
Papa Machines.
Pai Machines.
And Sienna, what's your namey?
Sienna.
What's your whole name?
Sienna.
That's right. While we were in Rio, we ended up checking out this museum called the Museum of Tomorrow that's kind of like art meets science, and we went there on a whim. We hadn't heard much about it, and we had a little bit of time after we checked out the major tourist hotspots, and it ended up being our favorite thing that we did there. Why did you love it, Martin?
First of all, from the outside, it is the most beautiful museum I have ever seen, and it's not like I've been to a ton of museums, but it is very impressive. It's designed by Santiago Calatrava, and from our home state of Wisconsin in Milwaukee, there is an art museum also designed by him. So it really felt familiar in some ways to see it. The design of the museum is like a giant arc. It's about 200 meters long. And the purpose of the museum is to get you to examine your own impact on the Earth's environment and climate change. And it's really, what it does is it creates a call to action for everybody who enters. the museum.
And basically it's set up like a long timeline, so you get to start kind of at the beginning of the Earth and then see how the Earth has changed and evolved with mankind's footprint. And through that, it gets you to question your own footprint and how you can improve it. And I just honestly was blown away, and I hope I get to go back and see what new exhibits they might have.
It was really powerful, and everybody should check it out.
Guys, what did you think of the museum?
It was honestly the most moving museum I've ever been to, and it was free today for all of us.
I'm speechless, but at the same time, I could say a lot about it. It's amazing.
After a month in Brazil, we're leaving South America.
We're actually heading back to North America, to the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, where we're gonna rent a car and have a little road trip.
We'll see you there.